What's up, Hoopers? Back again with another basketball review video, and this is a video that so many of you have been asking me about in the comments. So many of you keep asking me, as someone who lives in Seattle, Washington, what is the best outdoor basketball to use? Shit, I don't know. We don't have the weather. Look at the weather right here. That's the type of weather we've been having recently, and you guys want me to go outside and take a basketball and give you an honest review? Well, guess what I did? I got tired of seeing it in the comments, so I decided I'm going to get an indoor-outdoor basketball, go outside, try it, and give you guys an honest review so that hopefully you will stop asking me about outdoor basketballs in a state that rains 80% out of the year. So, first, before I get into that, for all the Instagram and TikTok babies who have an attention span no longer than 60 seconds, let's talk to you. First, the Wilson NCAA Jet Pro is a fantastic basketball. I prefer to use this basketball outdoors because of how it holds up. Most indoor-outdoor basketballs don't come with a composite leather finish. This one does, or a composite leather cover, I should say. This one does, which gives it a great feel on your fingers, and it's actually going to allow the basketball to be really nice as you beat it up outside. I think that this is a great basketball for beginner basketball players, 8, 9, 10, 11 years old, players that are just starting to learn about the game. So if you're looking for a basketball with a great price point that's going to hold up well inside and outside, especially for your beginner basketball player, Wilson NCAA Jet Pro is the way to go. Now, for all of you who are looking for a little bit more detail, a little bit more B-roll, and some more insight on the basketball, let's get into it. Now, like I stated earlier, I think that the Wilson NCAA Jet Pro is a fantastic basketball for beginner basketball players. I have the 28.5, and that is because I use this basketball for a lot of my younger beginner basketball players. The weight is lower because I don't want them to develop bad shooting form and bad shot habits because they're trying to launch a men's basketball to the hoop. Let's not start that. A 28.5 is a great middle ground. I don't like to go to the 27.5. That's way too light. The 28.5 will at least allow me to help them develop strength, but it's kind of a big enough basketball where they feel like they're not shooting with a kid's basketball. On top of that, the price point is really considerate, especially for parents. This is a basketball that I would say is great for parents buying a basketball for their younger child. You're not going to break the bank with this basketball, but when you purchase it, you're actually going to get a pretty solid quality basketball. The composite leather cover is something that a lot of outdoor basketballs don't have. Most indoor basketballs do have that. So when you can find an indoor-outdoor basketball with a composite leather cover, you're going to get a basketball that's of a pretty solid quality. Now, there isn't much cushioning to the basketball, so when you're bouncing it outside, it's going to bounce really hard. Fingers beware, they might get jammed on passes. You're going to hear that hard boom, boom, boom sound when you dribble the basketball. There's not going to be that kind of ring, soft bounce that you get from your typical all-outdoor basketball. But with that, when you're passing the ball around and you're shooting with the basketball, the feel on your fingers is really nice. Dusty courts are going to make this basketball really dirty, and your fingers aren't going to be able to grip the basketball that well. Outdoor courts that are fairly clean should handle well with this basketball, as long as you occasionally at the end of play, or maybe even at the beginning of play, you wipe the basketball off just to keep it clean, just to keep the shot, bounce, and everything consistent. Otherwise, I think you're actually going to really enjoy using this basketball, preferably outdoors. I would not suggest this basketball for indoor play, even though it is technically an indoor-outdoor basketball. I think that this basketball does way better outdoors than it does indoors, and a lot of that is because the competition that this basketball has to go up against as far as indoor basketballs goes it's not going to be able to stand up against any of those. But if you wanted to put it in a race against the indoor-outdoor basketballs, or even more specifically, beginner basketballs, I think that the Wilson NCAA Jet Pro would be at the top of that list. So let me know what you guys think. So many of you have always asking me outdoor basketballs. This is a great outdoor basketball, and that is my suggestion for you. So what is your suggestion for me? What basketball do you think I should review next? What do you think about the Wilson Jet Pro, and do you have a preference that you use outdoors instead of this? Let me know. Make sure to like, subscribe, comment. If you haven't started following me on Instagram, feel free to go ahead and do that. I drop the 60-second videos on there. Occasionally I'm uploading videos of me hooping and just basketball related content. So until next time, guys, stay hooping. Peace.